guys, I hope you're doing well today. Today we'll be looking at a creditors reconciliation and an internal control, okay? So the first thing is I want you to read question 2.1 and then I want you to try to attempt question 2.1. Okay, so why must the balances of the creditors account in the general ledger and the totals of the creditors list in the creditors ledger be the same? Answer is easy. They use the same set of information, okay? So the creditors control account is a summary of the creditors account in the creditors ledger. If the two don't correspond, it means that wrong entries were made in the journal, posting errors, calculating mistakes, or emissions that we need to fix, okay? So question 2.2 says calculate the correct balance of the creditors control account in the general ledger. If there's no entry applicable, we need to write no entry, and we need to prepare the creditors list of balances on 30 June 2016. Yeah, they gave us this information, but we were lucky. All of this is in the answer book already, so I don't really need to worry about any of this. Let's look at number 8. A payment of 42,000 to run stores was correctly recorded in the cash payments journal, but the bookkeeper neglected to post this payment to the creditors account. So what happened here is it is in the CPJ. It went to the creditors control account, but not to the individual creditors account, okay? So there will be no entry in our creditors control account. As you can see here, there will be no entry, but this 42,000 will go to my creditors list. We're gonna decrease our creditors list with 42,000, and I'll show that to you later. The total of the creditors journal was inaccurately added as 51,150 instead of 61,250. Okay, so our creditors journal is understated, okay? So we have to increase it. So to increase it, we're going to work out the difference between these two amounts and put it in our creditors control account. Like this. Work out the difference, put it in your creditors control account. Nothing's going to happen in the creditors list with this one. Let's look. Credit purchases of merchandise to the value of 13,000 from Strand Traders was incorrectly debited to their account. So this transaction is already in our creditors individual accounts. So that means it went to the CPJ and the creditors control account. We are just going to have to fix this mistake in our creditors list, which I will show you later. So they say here a credit balance of 440 from Run Store's account in the debtors ledger must be transferred to their account in the creditors ledger. Okay, so if you have a debtor and they have a credit balance, that means now you owe them money, and we need to take that balance to the creditors ledger. So our creditors ledger, our creditors control account is going to increase with 440. But also the account of Run Stores in the debt creditors list. But I'll show that to you now as well. A check for 2,000 Rand issued to Strand Traders in settlement of their debt of 2,200 was correctly recorded in the CPJ, but inadvertently posted to Walk Wholesalers account. So what happened here is we posted it in the CPJ. It went to my creditors control account. But then I made a mistake with the individual creditors. So I made another creditors account list with 2,200 instead of Strand Traders. We're not going to use the 2,000 amount. We use the 2,200 because they gave us a discount and we only had to pay 2,000 Rand. But it makes our whole account of 2,200 less. So here by number E, you will see no entry. Okay, perfect. Let's go to number 8. The total of the credit allowance journal was undercost by 11,000. Our creditors allowance journal was just understated. We need to increase it. And if you increase your creditors allowances, you make your creditors control less because now you owe less money to your creditors because you did returns and got a lot of discounts and stuff like that. So I'm going to decrease it with 11,000. Okay. And here they say credit purchases of merchandise to the value of 36,600 from walk wholesalers were wrongly entered as 63,600 in the creditors journal. Whew. So I made a mistake in the creditors journal, right? So to fix this mistake, if there's a mistake in the creditors journal, it carried over to my creditors control account and my individual creditors accounts. So I'm going to work out the difference and then I'm going to deduct it because we overstated the purchases that we made. So we actually increased our credit. So now we need to decrease our credit. Here I'm decreasing it with 27,000. Here's my little sum. So your creditors control account should look like this. This is how it should look. Let's quickly deal with the entries in the creditors list. So we were lucky, they gave us the balances, the opening balances. So we are just going to make some additions. I'm going to actually start it from number A. So this 42,000 was correctly added, but we didn't put it to the creditors account. Okay, so we're going to decrease Run's creditors account was 42,000 Rand. Let me show you. So we're going to decrease it with 42,000 Rand here. I made a mistake. It's not 4,200. Okay, then these credit purchases to the value of 13,000 that we debited. Okay, so remember, we debited the creditors. So we made their account less. So to fix the mistake, I need to credit 13,000. So I'm going to add 13,000. Then there's like nothing happened. Okay, then I need to add another 13,000 to reflect the credit purchases. So if I can take you up here, it will be plus 13,000 plus 13,000, or you can just say plus 26,000. Okay, a credit balance of 440 from Runstore's account must be transferred. So we haven't transferred it as of yet. So Runstore's creditor account needs to increase because we owe them 440 Rand. So if I can take you to Runstore, you just add 440 Rand here. Let's look at the 2,200. So a check for 2,000 was issued to Strong Traders in settlement of their debt of 2,200. I already told you guys why we worked with the 2,200, but it was inadvertently posted to Walk's wholesalers account. So we just deducted the wrong creditors account. So we're going to increase Walk's account now with 2,200 because we accidentally deducted it, and then we're going to decrease Walk's account with 2,000, Strand's account with 2,200 because this is the correct creditors that we paid. And then I'm not going to do anything with the creditors allowances, but here the difference of 27,000, I need to decrease Walk wholesalers account with 27,000 because I made a little mistake. So I need to decrease the account with 27,000. And this is how everything should look then at the end. I hope this video helped you. Have a lovely day further. Okay, bye.